All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a bit of an interesting video for you today because this one came to me from Smash JT. I was watching his live stream. He was reacting to this live. And then as I noticed and he noticed, Anya here, who is the actress for Unknown 9 Awakening, ends up actually admitting something that I think is pretty damn interesting to look at because it goes to show that you don't really actually have to audition for these roles, that a lot of the time these studios will come after you depending on certain attributes that make them interesting, you know, make you interesting for them to want to hire you. This is actually pretty damn funny, and especially since we constantly talk about DEI hiring, we constantly talk about how studios are going to go after certain people based on other merits. And again, she didn't have to audition. That's what she ends up admitting here. She did not have to audition for the role, and they just literally came to her and picked her.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like this is the first time this has ever happened ever, right? There's been plenty of cases where there have been people just selected without auditioning for a multitude of different reasons. And I don't know what that reason was for Anya particularly. Again, I think she's a very pretty woman. I don't understand, you know, why they didn't necessarily picked her, especially if they were going to ruin her in her in-game character model like they did for whatever reason. But I just still find it more interesting that she actually openly admitted this on camera and that they would even allow her to say that in the first place, knowing the current climate that's happening right now in the gaming industry. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, one clip I want to showcase before I showcase the one about her admitting that she'd never auditioned was this particular clip right here, where it was asking her, does Anya play video games? Now, I'm sure a lot of you are probably thinking to yourself, there ain't no fucking way, right? There's no way she plays video games, and I myself think the same exact thing. The reason why I'm showing this clip is because the answer is so damn bad. I don't know if anybody has actually trained her in like media responses or interview training or something like that, but I think that maybe her manager should do that because she's a pretty bad fucking answer. Let's watch this video really quick. Here we go.
Yeah, I play. I've played when I was a kid. I played The Witcher.
Bruh, there ain't no way. There is no way, bro. There is no way. Oh my God. You don't have to be a detective to read that body language through and through. This woman tried to say that when she was a kid, she played The Witcher. She had to think about it for a second, and she just ended up coming out with that answer because that was the most obvious one, right? When I saw this clip, the first thing that came into my mind is that she was going to say she played The Witcher because she played Yennefer, obviously. So she was going to say The Witcher 100%. But I didn't think it was actually going to happen. And if you look at the video, she says she played The Witcher.
Yeah, I play. I've played when I was a kid. I played The Witcher. When I got the part, and that was my first introduction really into how big this world was. And I'm definitely going to play Unknown 9 and play myself, which would be very confusing.
Bro, there is no way in hell she's playing Unknown 9 Awakening. I'm sorry. There is no way in hell. She might get a free copy. She absolutely might get a free copy, but there's no way in hell she's going to play Unknown 9 Awakening. Now, here's the actual clip where she admits that she didn't audition for the role, that she was just selected for the role. She doesn't say, obviously, why she was selected for the role, and people are going to try to say, well, clearly it's because of her amazing acting abilities, when, again, I highly doubt that. They were just probably looking for someone who can fit, you know, I guess, Indian descent and also be an actress, and they decided to choose Anya for whatever reason. Even though there's plenty of them out there, I'm sure, that could have done the role, they went to her for whatever reason. But let's play this clip. Here we go.
I didn't audition. I was offered the opportunity, and I jumped at it. I grabbed it with both hands because it's what an amazing opportunity for me to do motion capture. I love working with my body. You know, I'm very inspired by Andy Serkis.
There's definitely going to be people out there that are going to clip that and be like, oh, she likes working with her body. Yeah, they're going to clip that for sure.
To do motion capture, I love working with my body. You know, I'm very inspired by Andy Serkis. I've always wanted to be an ape in Planet of the Apes. You know, I loved studying animals. Heroin is not an animal, but I...
Wow. I mean, this is, again, please, whoever her manager is, please give her interview training because it is bad. She is very bad at it. And I actually kind of feel bad for her because I feel like a lot of these answers could have been a lot better if she just was a little bit better at the gift of the gab. But unfortunately, she's not. She's really bad at interviews and talking, apparently, which is crazy because as an actress, I feel like you should, that should kind of come with the territory. But I guess not everyone. You know, everybody's different.
I love studying animals. Harun is not an animal, but
she is an animal, by the way. I mean, Haruna, the way that she just absolutely decimates everybody in the game and is OP as hell from the get-go. Yeah, I would say she's pretty much animalistic. You know, she's very primal. She will destroy everybody with her girl boss energy, no doubt about it.
It's in the same world, and I did get to explore a lot more in my body with this character than I have done on screen or in theatre because of the space. The space allows you and needs you to fully embody fully embody a person.
Bro, honestly, man, these interviews are really rough. I gotta tell you, there is like 8 clips of like this on this person's channel, which again, I don't know how they got this considering their size, but maybe they're just clipping it from somewhere else. I don't know. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, the point of this video is I found it very interesting that she actually admitted that she was given the role and she did an audition in this video. I didn't think that was something that actresses would actually admit to, you know, considering that the conversation right now happening in the gaming industry is over DEI hiring and practices and whatnot, and how people are being hired without merit and they're just being hired based on superficial attributes that they didn't have any control over when they were born. And again, I'm not saying that this is what's happening here because I don't know why she was hired, right? She didn't say why they came to her, and I'm sure she can't say. But it makes you wonder, why exactly did she get the role without having to audition? Surely there were plenty of people out there that were skilled in motion capture that were able to actually get this done. That could also sell the overall look of Haruna, right? I feel like this is not the only Indian actress out there in Hollywood. So why was nobody else given the opportunity, and why was she just given it without having to audition? Again, it's just a lot of questions, and I find it very, very interesting. And it was something that I wasn't expecting to find in video, and I figured it could spark a conversation overall in the comments down below over why you feel like she was hired, with all seriousness, because again, it might not have been DEI. Maybe she knew somebody, right? Maybe somebody at the studio immediately thought of Anya when they were looking for whoever wanted to play Haruna, and they decided to go with her instead of giving anybody else the opportunity. So again, ladies and gentlemen, interesting conversation. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.